We delivered for a major North American lender having 200 branches. We delivered a solution, or we implemented a solution for them, which actually a major financial institution in North America was struggling with a system that had grown too complicated over the years. The loan and insurance processing involved multiple disconnected applications, manual approval steps, repetitive data entry across systems, and slow document validation, frequent integration errors, and compliance checks done manually at the end of each cycle. Every team, be it operations, underwriting, and compliance, was working with different versions of the same data, resulting in delays, inconsistencies, and costly human errors. So what we built on Heroku for them is to like fix the root causes, and we implemented a Heroku enterprise architecture tightly integrated with Salesforce. And the solution actually included a microservices layer on Heroku that managed end-to-end application intake, applied eligibility rules and risk scoring, which validated documents and customer information, allowed each service to scale. We also allowed each service to scale independently during high volumes, which allowed them to take care of the high volumes. This ensured the system stayed responsive even during seasonal peaks. And the next thing that we did for them was automated document processing with OCR, which extracted data from uploaded documents, which is a huge part of like any lender which is trying to provide, funding to any organization or any individual out there. If you do that manually, it takes a lot of effort. But if you want to automate it, it also takes up a lot of processing of the of the platform that you're actually running the application on. So that extracted data from uploaded documents, eliminated manual data typing, reduced human errors in underwriting inputs, and this OCR alone removed hours of manual effort per application. And also something that we did for them was real-time data sync with Heroku Connect, as they were using Salesforce. So like we implemented the like Heroku Connect data sync, in which every update from Heroku services synced directly into Salesforce, having no bad jobs and no lag. So underwriters always had the latest validated customer data in front of them to do their job. The next challenge that we tried to focus was governance, auditing, and security layers. We set up enterprise grade access control, encrypted data in transit and at rest, full audit trails for every action. This made regulatory compliance effortless for them, and that's the power of platform intelligence, which helped us remove complexity and unlock speed for the business that we tried to implement the solution for. So, and here are some stats which we can show on the slide. This is the impact that the lender had onto their business after the implementation was done. They were able to process the loans 50% faster, the complete process of approvals and everything became 50% faster. In underwriter productivity, there was a 30% increase because they had all of the data present readily available right in front of them. There were no errors, and the OCR automation actually helped do a lot of that because they didn't had to like look into each of the documents and scan through it by themselves. They had information readily available for them, and it lowered the operational costs by 25% for them, because we were using Heroku Dynos with auto scaling. That if there was not a lot of traffic on it, which scaled down automatically, so it helped them like control the operational costs as well. And then it was 100% compliance audit success, because we were using, of course, shield spaces, which was already compliant for everything that we wanted to do for them. So yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, I think what we can get, what we get with Heroku, or we get with Heroku is the platform as platform intelligence is something that we need for 2030s, not the cloud ownership, which was perfect for 2010s, right?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I loved about your implementation, Shay, is you thought about this from right from the start. As I said, starting on the right foot is really, really important. And I've been party to so many of these implementations that go wrong at times and then they come back and try to fix things. It's just more money and more time to fix things once things go wrong. And you're losing velocity because you're trying to fix something that you built before and you're trying to rebuild it now rather than some trying to build a net new functionality. So yeah, it's great that you chose Heroku because it auto scales. It now integrates with Salesforce automatically, and as you highlighted, it reduces your operational burden. You don't need to think about all your DevOps, all of those pieces. It just works. I know there are customers who have Heroku apps running for years, like almost 10 years, without even touching that app, because they have developed it and it just works for them. So that's the good part about Heroku, right? You just deploy it once and it'll continue working.